Yes, that tip. The tip of the day. Yes, the tip about the sales tax. Oh, you started making this money. I have to cover this. I just have to. Sometimes we forget that it's only the EIN, which is the IRS, that we have to pay. When you're having a small business and you have sales, yes, the state wants their share as well of how much you're actually selling. And they want you to set up an account on their state website. No matter what state you are, they want you to do your part as a business. Unless your state don't require you to do it as a business. But in the state of Texas, Texas sales and use tax permits are required if you're into business to making sales of products. It's not required for a certain personal service, but if you have a storefront, most definitely is a must. If you're planning on doing a business that continues on giving to the public with sales. Yes, that's your tip for the day. That's your other business tip. Don't forget the sales tax permit, the sales and use tax permit. Other than that, let's move forward and begin the quest about advertisement. These platforms are set up nowadays where you want to choose the right website. If you choose a website, which is very smart to do if you're going into business in these days and times, select a website that can do more than one thing for your business. A lot of websites today are set up, those platforms are set up to promote you to get an email address, promotes all social media platforms. So as soon as you post your first web page, it automatically, once you post it, it generates to every platform, whether if it's Instagram, Twitter, it gives you links to add on Facebook, all of them, as well as LinkedIn. You want to have the access where yellow page, white page. You don't want to forget about all the other sources, black pages. There are so many resources out there. Even your news, all of them have a platform. But whatever website you choose, make sure it's going to benefit your business and target it to the fullest. And then, if you're into the business of products, you want to look up for a platform that's going to be able to promote your business, or where you will be able to post what you're selling and that you can share it or make a sale off of it. Nowadays, you can get the social medias and go to their platform, and they do the same thing now. They have it where you can set up a catalog, you can share on multiple platforms. So the sky is the limit today so there's no excuse for bloopers. It's just accessing what is available today in society. And social media has expanded. So even without they still ask for a website no matter what platform you're on. So you still want to look into maybe starting you a small platform, but not where you have to pay for it. And if you get so good at your business is thriving, get your own .com. Drop the Weebly, drop the GoDaddy, the Wiz, and all that. Actually pay for your website. Establish your authority in society. People recognize your business. Companies recognize you. Other business partners recognize you when you take it serious about your business. The biggest blooper is that you may have a business and you're using your personal email address. That's a no-no, people. Make your email address in your website about the name of your business. If it's not taken, get a name that's similar to it. Shorten it or whatever, but make it related to your business. Always stick to your business email, separated from your personal. That's just another tip. Let's stay focused. Now, the next tip for the day, trade lines. I may cover this in more than one topics, and because it's dealing with business credit. You always want to know that you have your personal credit, but you do need your business credit. And you will hear different videos out there say, oh, you don't need to use your personal credit. The purpose of establishing is your business, but at the end of the day, some vendors going to require to use your personal credit, but you want to use vendors that's going to establish your business credit, because business credit works hand in hand with your personal credit. So There's easy steps for small companies that you can use that can help elevate your business credit, and you on a 30 net, a 60 net, 90 net. If you don't know what net is, these are trade line companies that allow you the ability to order up the product, they ship it out to you. That you get an option based on the dollar amount that you spend, if it has to be paid in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or 120 days. Then they have it where if you qualify for their business credit, then you get a credit card line with them. And that's a different, it's like your regular credit line. So both of them are good things. So take advantage of the ones that are out here that's easy to get. Quail, QUILL.com, and Uline.com. It helps build your business credit by you placing an order, making your timely payment on time. So if they give you 30 days to get it paid, pay it in 30 days. It helps establish your business credit. So this is some tips that you can do before you even establish a business. They're going to send you out catalogs, books, coupons. They sell some of everything. These are only two. There's more, and I should discuss it later on other podcasts later on, but I'm going to give you this beginning tips. Establish your 2 trade lines, and those are two companies that I did tell you, and I'll tell you more in other podcasts, so make sure you listen, and I will repeat them. Uline and Quail.com. Even if you have not physically started your business and you in a clue, but you already have your name, you already have your EIN number, you already have most of the stuff, this is a great time. If you have already established the paperwork, is going and start establishing your credit on the business line. It just makes sense. Even if you have not physically started the location, start your business credit. So by the time you've moved in your location, whether it's 1 year, 5 years from now, you've already established your business line. You've already begun to order products that you need for your business. Whether these companies sell, if you're going in the restaurant, if you need something for bloodborne pathogen, if you need some brooms, they have so much stuff. Gloves, if you need masks, you name it, mops, trash cans. You know, they have so much on their website, and I do know that they even sell other products. So if you order this and it's established the name of your business and you're sending in your EIN, your sales tax information to them, and you hadn't started, you've already got a jump start before you even start the business. This is just prevent that blooper instead of waiting till you get physically in the business. Go and establish your business name. Get it established, because the one thing you ain't want to know is about the year. How many years you've been in business? It's to be said that you've set up here with the sales tax license and the EIN number. You already did your talk to a lawyer, and you ain't got your general partnership going, and you got everything in place, but you hadn't physically started because you're gonna wait 5 more years. Well, they really want you to have at least a minimum of 5 to 6 years. So if you're going to wait till 5 or 6 years, you might as well establish that credit. So when you jump in that building in that 5th year, your business be established, and you won't get the hiccup of the blooper of trying to establish credit or having difficulty unless you just have A1 perfect credit. Kudos to you that do. But in special circumstances, it's not about your personal, it's about your business. Establishing your business, separating your business from your personal. It's good that you have A1 credit, but you still need to establish that business credit. Set your business separate from who you are. They are automatically going to connect as one. But you want your business to have a strong history of credit. BBB, Beginners Business Bloopers. Yes, I'm going to mention this because I've already discussed it in the last 2 episodes. But I'm going to go over to close out today's episode. 1, you want to always come up with a unique name. 2, claim your name by trademark, copyright, even if it's a product, protect it. Number 3, assume names and unassumed doing business as, which is done at the Dallas County Clerk. Well, the county clerk would in your area. Usually the county clerk of records handles the assumed names, unassumed names, doing business as. You have to check with your area. Some states require you to go to the state rather than the county. So each state is different and each city is different. Number 4, EIN, employee identification number, which is by the IRS, a number that you can get assigned. You can Google it by irs.gov, or you can just enter it in the search engine, EIN, and it'll pop up. You can do the online and receive an online EIN number letter, or you can have them mail it out to you. And later on, I'll discuss the different types of business that you can apply for or consider your business as at another episode. Sales tax use permit is done by the Texas State Controller. Each state is different. I reside in the state of Texas. That's if you're selling products or receiving some type of service, and the state want their share, basically, just like the IRS want their share. Another thing you want to apply for, and it's called the Dunes-Bradstreet number. This is very important in establishing your business. This is very important because it's a 9-digit number, and it's a unique identifier for your business. It's part of the credit bureau, Dunes and Bradstreet. It's 1 out of 3 most common business credit bureau. The other 2 is Experian Business, Equifax Small Business. And their telephone number is 1-888-397-3742 for one. And the second one is 1-800-685-1111. And the third one is 1-800-888-4213. Okay, those are the business, not the Better Business Bureau, but the business credit. It's totally different than your regular credit. So you want to establish your business credit. You want to make sure that you're properly documented concerning your business. It takes you to be able to complete that profile by following the correct steps. Dunes verifies the company credentials, existence, and SSL certificate. So some people need an SSL certificate to get certain type of grants, and this is the Dunes that you would go through, which is www.dnb.com. Now, why do you need it? It's the entity. They want to know if your entity is reliability, or is it trustworthy? Do your business have trustworthiness, basically? Or are you reliable? Are you financially stable? Now, if you just want to call the number and talk to someone and have them to apply for you apply to a federal financial assistance program, and it's need to pre-register for a Dunes number. It is a need to pre-register, especially if you want to do assistance for a program, financial assistance. Their number is 1-866-705-5111. You can register online for the number, which is easier for you to apply through online rather than them doing it, because they're in the business of sale. It's not necessary to purchase their products to better your business. If you're starting out, just do the bare minimum. Get the Dunes number and update your profile. You have an option to send them balance sheets, banking information. If you have vendors, there's the opportunity to record the information to make sure everything is correct. It really depends on you. Also, you do not have to have an EIN to register. If that on that box, all they can do is bypass it if you have not applied for your EIN number. But it's good if you go on and have it, because it builds your portfolio of your business. Now, the big thing about Dunes-Bradstreet, it helps establish 3 things for its credit. 1, delinquency predictor score. 2, financial stress score. 3, supplier evaluation risk rating. These are so important for businesses, especially small business starting out. Even if you're individual, it doesn't make a difference. This is a good way to establish and to be an established business. A lot of times people get an EIN, they think that's it. They get a state ID and they think that's it. Or get a sales tax and they get a bill and they think that they're fully in business. And they don't understand why they're not fully being recognized. The first 12 months are very important in your business. If you have not done so, it's still never too late. But if you're starting out new, this is a good method to do. They're checking for your 12 months performance. Are you likely to pay your bills on time? And that's under the delinquency score, predictor score. Under the financial stress score, it's a financial distress. Really, they use that to predict, are you likely to be in business? So is your business stressed out financially? Third is supplier evaluation risk rating. They're trying to see if you might stop delivering its goods and service. So basically, whatever goods and service you're doing for your business, what you do in your business determine your scoring. So if you start out and it's like it can affect your score because you gave up on the business or the business failed, but you hit all this information recorded. So going in business, getting this dues number, you want to make sure everything's straight. You want to make sure you're going to follow the rules, do what you got to do to build your credit history. You're going to make sure your name is correct. You want to make sure if you have officers, you want to make sure everything is perfect. How many people work in your company? Even if you're individual, you want to put your name on there. You want to identify. If you don't want to, you want to be a company that's incorporated and you don't have to limit to identify who's there. But you do need to fill out the majority of stuff to establish your business. And you want to be able to have things recorded like your bills, vendors and stuff. They're reported. That's why I remember I stated about the 2 trade lines earlier. The 2 trade lines will be recorded on these credit bureaus. Those are just 2 minimum. The more trade lines you get, the better you are, but you want a mixture. But this is the beginning. Those two are the 2. I'm going to cover another platform that'll help you build your business up. And I'll cover that in another episode. I want to thank you all for listening to the BBB. The BBB. Yes, the BBB. I'm here to help beginners business bloopers, meaning that, hey, all of us make them. Hey, this is the information we need to correct it. Even if we have done business and we're still in business 5 years, 10 years, and still haven't got it correct, these are some of the things that can help you complete the loopholes. So have a BBB.